Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Ashley. Today's video is going to be a ship with me. We're going to be packaging up a few orders. I need to get all of these out today, like no ifs, ands, or buts, especially because I did tell my customers that I was going to get the orders out by Monday. So not to mention, since I haven't hit that 1,000 item threshold for the same day payout, it takes a while for me to get the money. So we're getting close, but not there yet. Anyways, so we're going to package these up. I'm going to quickly separate them. Should have separated them before, but it is what it is. This is all of the shipping labels and the invoices. At the moment, I am printing out the invoices only because I'm fairly new, and I still haven't gotten like a good handle on the shipping. Not to mention, there's some individuals who they purchase like multiple items, so then different labels are generated. So I just don't want to get mixed up. So I still print out the invoices, and I think I'm always going to be printing out the invoices. I think that's just me. I think I have around 30 to 40 orders that I need to ship out, though I need to be careful because there was one order that for some reason the label did not get printed out, but the label didn't get printed out, but the invoice did. So I also don't want that to kind of affect like this. Also, I did schedule a pickup. So if you're not aware, you can schedule a pickup with USPS. This was from my show on Saturday evening. Saturday evening show was really great. If you have not watched my why I'm not relying on Poshmark anymore, one big thing that I mentioned on there was that I just hadn't seen much growth on Poshmark. It kind of just really like plateaued really bad. I think of it more as kind of like a pay raise. Like, think of it kind of like, you know, you've been working at this place for a certain amount of time. You know, after some time you kind of want a pay raise, and that's kind of how I view it. I feel like I've been doing this for 2 years now, and I just feel like I've been getting paid the same. I feel like I've just been kind of getting paid the same on Poshmark. I mean, you know what I mean? Not really. I don't get paid for Poshmark, but like my shows, I've only been generating a specific amount. And then after a while, you know, you're doing it for so long, you kind of just want to make more because, you know, you spend more time on it, you know, you grow your audience, and then with time, you know, you're just gonna ideally make more. And it kind of just plateaued really bad, and I feel like I'm just getting started on whatnot. Okay, sorry. I have no idea where I left off. The SD card was full yet again. Anyways, I don't know where I left off, but basically Poshmark doesn't pay me, but I was only making a specific amount every single show, and I feel like now that I'm on Whatnot, I am barely getting started, but I feel like I've already seen growth and potential with the platform. So that's, yeah, anyways. Okay, so let's get started. If I do have the stock photo of the item, I'll show you the item, but for the most part, I'm just going to show the item. We're going to package up all of those that you see the little pink tag on. So all of these right here, we're going to package all of those up. I also have some accessories here. All right. This is just a little giveaway. I put the giveaway little slips on the side, the invoice. And I kind of save them. At the moment I'm saving them, but I don't know how long I'm going to do that because I just want to save them so that way I can keep track of how many giveaways I do. Yeah, so that way I could also write off the fact that I had to pay for shipping too. But I paid 69 cents for the shipping. And they won these little, it's like a little eye mask for under the eyes. I bought this little box of eye mask, and that's basically what I do for the giveaway. I paid 69 cents. Let me see. Here is the, sorry, excuse my very ugly nails, but you can see right there it says 69 cents. So yeah, so I paid 69 cents. That's a little shipping label. I got these at the dollar for $1.50 for I think a pack of 40. Yeah, oh, $1.25. And I just basically put this in here, and then yeah, and so I do a few. I probably do about 5 to 6 per show. That's just to kind of get followers, because you do have to follow in order to get Also, I've been neglecting my little shipping sticker tray. I need to print out some more stickers, and yeah, I just need to print out some more stickers. I also have been wanting to, okay, and there we go. So we have the little, just gonna toss it here on the side on the floor for now. Okay, this is a very big order. I'm gonna put this one to the end because there's just no way. Okay, so let's start off with the one item because this is crazy. Here's another giveaway. Let me do this one really quickly. So I did have this morning a cancellation request come in, which that's probably one thing that I really liked about Poshmark was that you hardly ever had any cancellation requests. I feel like everyone shopping there understood and knew that, you know, once you kind of purchase the item, like that was just it. There was just no canceling. And if you wanted to cancel, you had to go through Poshmark. Don't get me wrong. I would have a few that would cancel. For example, I had one lady where she purchased something on my show like on a Friday, and I don't think she liked that I took a while, so I didn't ship out till Monday, but it's the weekend. I hardly ever ship out on Saturday just because I don't feel like I have a whole lot of time. Okay, let's see. This one is one item. So she got one item. I'll put this aside. Anyways, so she emailed Poshmark and they ended up canceling the order altogether because I think she claimed to her bank that it was like fraud or scam or something. So it was like, I think like $100 order. I was so upset. Okay, let's see, number 21. Okay, this one I do have the stock photo for, so I will show. This one did really, really great. I actually sold all the pieces. So this one's number 21. She just got that one item. Also, I have to use these little, I made these myself, but they all have numbers. Typically on Poshmark, I write out the name and the number just in case, but on Whatnot, they do have that video receipt, which is so cool. So basically, if someone orders something, basically you could go back and see at the exact moment where they purchased it and like a video receipt. I think it's really awesome because I feel like it saves a lot of like, oh, she claimed it was this size, or oh, like all of these like false, you know, claims. Anyways, so she got that. Also, I purchased these little clear poly bags. I'll link it down below. They're way too small, but I mean, it's not bad. I don't think they're bad for single items. So I'll link that down below. It is an affiliate link if you do use it. Thank you so much. I do make a small, very small cut off of that. Anyways, okay, so she purchased that one item. Also on the invoice, I do have all these little Sharpies here. I do write thank you. I've been thinking about purchasing a little stamp. I've been thinking about purchasing a little stamp that says like thank you and maybe like my Instagram handle. I don't know, something. Okay, so we're gonna put this in here. The invoice. They want to confirm the name. There was one that printed out, but I don't know what happened. Okay, and then I did place an order for stickers because I was running out of stickers. Well, actually I ran out of stickers. So for a while I was not putting stickers in my packaging, which I don't know, I just feel like it really adds to the packaging and to the experience, I guess you could say. So that item did really, really well. Also, I've been thinking about having like a little segment in my videos, my work with me's, where I kind of walk you through my thought process of ordering inventory. I mean, I'm not going to give like any specifics about like my wholesalers and like how much I pay for items and all that, but more of like why I chose the items, why I think they'll perform well, and all that. So if that interests you, let me know. Also, I need some thank you stickers. I ran out of thank you stickers. Okay, 1 second. I need to get it from the closet. I have been wanting to order my very own like thank you stickers. Okay, this one should be less than 15 ounces. Okay, cool, 10. Okay, and then that one is done. Okay, I'm gonna try to do as many as I can. Oh, actually, I'm gonna finish them all, but I'm gonna try to do a few on camera. Okay, let's see. This is 2 items. So 2 items. Okay, correct name. Let me get the items. So number 24 and then number 19. 19 and then 24. So that same shirt, and then that one I do have the stock photo, so I'll put it up. And then this little shirt, this one I don't have the stock photo, but this one's so cute. It has a little embroidery. So 24, 19. Typically when I package up these orders, I'm literally just on my feet. Like I'm not sitting down, but okay, so we could ship this one priority, so that's nice. So 19. This one's so pretty. It has a little sleeve with all of the embroidery. Okay, let's see. Also, I just placed a new order of inventory yesterday night at midnight. I was like, okay, I need to really get on top of staying on top of bringing in inventory. I think one of the biggest issues I have with doing boutique is that my cost of goods is a lot higher in comparison to secondhand or bins or anything like that. But I also am trying to keep in mind my customers' great prices. So I typically, on Poshmark, I was charging anywhere from $16 to $18 per piece. And then now on Whatnot, I'm doing 12. But it's because I've been kind of playing around with the prices. And what I've noticed is that 12 is just kind of that like sweet spot where people it doesn't look like a lot of money. 12 doesn't sound like a lot of money, like as opposed to like 15, 16. So I feel like people are more willing to bid. So I have gotten a few pieces where they have gotten bid up. So for example, let's see. So for example, they both started at 12. This one was number 19, right? Yeah, this one got bid up to 15. And then this one went from 12 to 13. So not a big difference, but that would have been essentially, that's what, an extra what? $6? No, oh my gosh. $4, an extra $4. So I think my biggest issue with doing boutique and plus size, because I just have a focus on plus size curvy, is there's not a lot of wholesalers who have plus size curvy, and the ones that do, they charge a lot for a plus size curvy. I don't know what it is. I really do hate it because to find wholesalers is so hard, and reliable wholesalers, because I've been burned before with specific wholesalers. Like there's just some that I refuse to purchase from them again because the quality was bad, or I just had a bad experience, or they charge too much on shipping. This one is priority. I can use these little like tape stickers. You can actually order these for free on the USPS website. So I just use it for the sides here. Oh, anyways, back to the cancellation. I had someone request a cancellation. Yesterday I had one person, and then today I had another person. And I think that's why I hear a lot of other sellers say that they do shipping right away, or a lot of smaller sellers. Because I feel like if you're a bigger seller, you have a lot more to deal with, or a lot more packaging. Anyways, this one has to be under 1 pound, 14 ounces, and yes, 1.6. Anyway, so somebody requested a cancellation yesterday. Okay, there we go. Okay, this one I'm gonna toss in a little gift for her because she was modding my show, which basically means you kind of help out during the show. And you don't need a mod, but she did, and I thought that was very nice of her. Okay, so this one is 4 items. She did get a giveaway. So that is the little eye mask. She won that. And then she got 3 items. So let me get them. Okay, so she got number 50. Okay, here's number 50. Number 23 again. So I kind of want to buy purchase a little stamp. Because whenever I do finally write the thank you at the bottom of the little invoice, then that kind of just lets me know like, okay, you got all the items, everything's good. So that I feel like if I were to purchase like a little stamp, it'll just kind of be like the, okay, everything's good, you have everything. So for all these, I do have the stock photo, so I will show. So this one is this really cute little top. It has all of this embroidery here. This one is one of my new arrivals. It did okay. I really was thinking that it was going to do a lot better. But yeah, no, it just kind of, it didn't do all that great. So, but that's okay. Let's see. So she got that one. And then she got number 23, which is this one, that little shirt that I showed already. That one was very popular. I don't know if I'll purchase again. I'm kind of, I think, can't forget the stickers. I ordered so many stickers this round because I was just like, I just can't be running out of stickers anymore. Okay, I think this one's, yeah, priority. So you could ship priority. Okay, so there we go. 2 little items, or 3, sorry, 3 items. And then plus her little giveaway. And I just put a little sticker, a little thank you sticker on the little giveaway. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. This is 5 items. Okay, let's see. So she got 7. Oh, by the way, update on the same day payout, because I think I did mention in my other video, I don't even know. I'm at 829. So 1,000 minus 829. We need 171 items. So I think maybe by maybe like 2 weeks. I don't know. Okay, so this one I do have the stock photo for, so I will put the photo. This is actually the, oh my god, I literally almost poked my freaking eye out. That hurt. Okay, so this one I just kind of left it in a poly bag because I didn't have enough room to hang it up. This is just a plastic hanger that they typically, some items come in, or they come in poly bags like that. Anyways, okay, this one was really nice too. This one was, I'll show the photo. I do have the stock photo, but look at the sleeves on this one, super duper pretty. And I believe the fabric on this one here is modal. Okay, my SD card cut me off, so we'll see how long I'm gonna be able to do this because my SD card is full. I have so much content that I just did not get to from like the beginning of this year, and I don't think I am going to because I feel like it's from the month of like February, March, and we're already in May, so I don't think it's like, I don't think anyone cares to like watch it from like that far out. So I'm kind of just starting fresh again with my content, and yeah, I'm trying to just be a little bit on it, more on it. This one I don't have the stock photo for, but it was just like this really nice oversized, kind of like a poncho style. Anyways, I feel like I'm all over the place with what like the topics I'm talking about. Okay, here we have the 5 items. This I'm gonna do It was 4 pounds, 11 ounces. I think I'm gonna do a box. I'm really trying my hardest not to use my poly mailers because right now I know nothing about tariffs. I know nothing about any of that. So I have no idea what the heck is happening. So long story short, I'm not placing a poly mailer order anytime soon, even though I really wanted to. I wanted to bring in a new style this year, but I don't think that's gonna happen. So I don't know if I'm going to be offering my poly mailers for that much longer because I need them. My whole idea with the poly mailers was to bring them in, to sell as many as I can to kind of recoup that money back. And I've already recouped that money back. So basically, I spent an X amount to make them. I already made that amount back. So basically, so yeah, anyways. Still have a good amount left, don't get me wrong, but awesome. 2 pounds. Let's see. Also, someone commented on one of my videos as to my advice for getting started on Whatnot. Sometimes I feel like I'm not the best for giving advice with like live shows and all that, even though I feel like I do give tips here and there within my videos. I just don't feel like I'm the best at giving advice. But what I can say from doing this, okay, hold on, let me get these items really quickly. D2. But let's see, it's 4 items. Okay, I already got them. So somebody did ask me for my best advice with getting started on Whatnot. I'm best for giving advice on any of this because frankly, I'm just getting started. But my biggest advice I'd say is probably just to, one, be consistent. And then Whatnot has the ability to, for you to broadcast, like go live on your YouTube channel. I feel like even if you don't have like a YouTube channel or like a following on YouTube, which I have a small following, so I don't really think it helps, but it probably does. I don't even know, to be honest. But I do choose the option to broadcast live, so I would also do that. Also, you can promote your show on Whatnot, which I have done here and there. I think I've done like 3, maybe 4 times. But that's only when like I have like inventory, and then I don't pay the $25 that they recommend. I put $5, and that has been okay. I've done it like 3 times. Honestly, I haven't done it ever since then. But you're gonna, the first couple of months of doing live shows, it's gonna stink, like really truly. That's just how it is. It's gonna stink. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, it really does suck. Whether you do it on Poshmark or Whatnot, just showing up when no one shows up really sucks. It really stings. But you have to just kind of go through it for the first, like, I'd say it kind of just depends on your inventory, how you are, if you're very talkative. Because so for some people, it takes a little bit longer to see movement or see growth. And then for others, it comes off really easily. I feel like for me, it took anywhere from like 3 to 6 months to see momentum on Poshmark. Though I think Poshmark and Whatnot, they're completely different. Like, the people on Whatnot, like, there's just so much more customers there. Like, it's crazy. So between the two, I think it's easier to grow on Whatnot than Poshmark, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. But I just say show up every single, not every single day, but have like a schedule. And you're just gonna have to stick with it for a couple of months of just having really bad shows. And if you go to my live section on my YouTube channel, you can see my shows because I try to broadcast all of them. There was a few that I didn't, but because I thought I was, and you have to like add your account. Sometimes it like takes it off by itself. I don't know, but it did happen to me in a couple of shows where I thought I was broadcasting, but I wasn't. Anyways, I say all that to say about the live shows, because If you go to my live show section for my lives on Whatnot, if you go to the beginning at the bottom, like my first few shows, you can see me showing up to my shows and no one showing up. I have a few shows there that I had and I broadcasted live to YouTube and no one showed up, no one purchased anything, I didn't sell one thing. And I was debating on taking those videos off, because I was kind of like, I don't know if embarrassed is the right word, but basically embarrassed. And then I kind of had to like snap myself out of it and kind of realize that it's a part of the process. Almost everyone goes through it. It's just what you have to go through. It's what I call growing pains with live selling. Yeah, you're gonna have those growing pains whether on Whatnot or Poshmark, doesn't matter where you are, any platform, even like YouTube channel, Instagram, TikTok, anything, you're gonna have growing pains. Yeah, that's just the way it is. And it stinks, but you kind of just have to stick it out and keep showing up, and with time it'll just get better. I give it like, if you've been doing it for a year and you haven't been seeing any growth at all, then I think after a year it's like, okay, you're now, like, I would just recommend doing it only because you truly love it. Let's see, this is supposed to be 3 pounds, 12 ounces. Oh my gosh, right on the dot. It's like off by 2 ounces. Okay, great. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so my biggest advice is just keep showing up even if you have bad shows. It'll eventually get better. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is 5 items. Let me get the items. Okay, awesome. How cool. Okay, so number 5. So yeah, so she got all of the new arrivals. I'll put photos of what they look like. And then let me just write thank you. So she got 5 items. So this one, I actually was not able to hang this one during the show. So I kind of just showed one really quickly. And I think I sold 2 of this style. I actually got this one in 2 colors. The other one I was not able to show. I did show, but no one seemed really like into it. So I kind of just put it back. So then the one in the tannish beige color, I'm going to save it for my next show, which I think my next show is going to be either Wednesday, because that's when I have new inventory, or yeah, I think Wednesday, and then I'll have another show Saturday. I'm not too sure how I'm going to go about it. This one, number 9, this is really cute. I already showed this one. This is the one with the little embroidery, really pretty little top. I love the style of it. Again, this is the one with the really soft fabric, the modal. Really cute little top on that one. Also, sometimes I feel like I'm doing too much with my packaging because I purchased a few items from other sellers, and they're pretty big sellers. They have a bit of a following, and yeah, their packaging is very, I think I'm overdoing it with the clear poly bags and the stickers and everything. But personally, I like it. I like adding little things here and there. I feel like it really helps like the experience with shopping with me. Anyways, this one's really cute, very soft fabric. Okay, this one, really pretty. I love the style. I need to order some more clear poly bags, but like the bigger ones, so that way it doesn't take as long as it's taking me now. Oh, anyways, and so with their packaging, they kind of just toss, not toss, but they do, some do fold the shirts and everything, but they kind of just put it in the bag without any clear poly bag. So it makes me wonder if I'm doing too much. I'm gonna use a box. That way I don't have to use my poly bags. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It was 5 items. One of the packaging had 2. Yes, there you go. Oh, she's actually, wait, is she the one that purchased Wholesale from me? I think she purchased Wholesale from me. Yeah, I think she did. I think that's her. She messaged me asking me if I had any, if I could sell her my unsold inventory from like my last show. And typically I don't, because I could sell it again. I could have another show and eventually it'll sell. But I was like, sure, why not? Oh, please tell me it's under 4 pounds. Yes. Anyway, so she asked if I could sell her my unsold inventory. So I was like, okay, keyword here is unsold. So I was like, yeah, sure. Though I think next time if anyone does come asking for Wholesale, I'm gonna let them know that they have to purchase a minimum of 20 pieces, only because it does take some work, not a lot of work, but it does take some work to photograph the items. And then, because I did photograph like a good amount of items and I sent them to her and then she chose what she wanted, which, I don't know. But it wasn't too bad. I made about $80 to $100 really quickly, so. So we have here 4 items. Okay, so 4 items, so let me get them. 44, 434, 21, 22. Okay, there we go. Let's package up those orders. So she got the one that I already showed, the really pretty one. This one did really well. I sold all of them, which I was very happy about. And I knew it was going to do well because I know this kind of style is very trendy right now. It's very popular. Yeah, so that did well. And then, oh, I forgot to put stickers in the last one. Oops. Typically, I feel like it doesn't take me this long to package up the orders, but this one, oops, this really pretty item. I'm so excited for the inventory that I do have coming in. I feel like it's been like such a long time since I've been excited about doing like live shows and all that. I feel like with Poshmark and just how slow it had gotten for me, I really did lose that like spark of doing the shows. I was just not enjoying it, but I think just getting on Whatnot was just, oh my gosh, I'm so happy that I did get on Whatnot and I just didn't give up. So happy. This one's really pretty. This one, really cute, has the embroidery at the top. This one didn't do great. I only sold 1, I think, out of the 6. I think, yeah. Anyways, but I'm so happy because I was very hesitant on starting on Whatnot, mostly because I just didn't want to go through those growing pains that I already went through on Poshmark. But I knew that if I wanted to continue doing live selling, live shows, I was gonna have to. And I just felt like there was just so much more momentum, more movement on Whatnot just by even like watching other sellers. I was like, yeah, no, this platform is crazy. It's just, there's just so many buyers and it's just crazy. Poshmark is like a little fish in comparison to Whatnot. Whatnot's like this huge shark. But I'm so happy that I did make the move, even though I didn't want to. I knew that I had to, but I'm so happy I did. Not to mention, I also noticed some of Poshmark's top sellers moving to Whatnot, and I did film a video. I don't know if I'm gonna post it, Basically, it was just my thoughts on why I think Poshmark is kind of going downhill, why I think they're gonna lose a lot of people. I don't know if I'll post that video, but basically I was just kind of giving my 2 cents on why I think people are leaving the platform and or live sellers specifically, and going to Whatnot. I probably will post it. I'm not sure. Oh, stickers. But I did notice like a lot of sellers, a lot of big sellers, not like hobby sellers, more like business sellers, like leaving. And that was around the time that I left. And that was around the time that I forgot to put her invoice in there. Typically I would just like let it go and like whatever, but no, let me just put it in there. This one has to be under 3 pounds, 12 ounces. But if it's not under 3 pounds, 12 ounces, I could just go adjust the weight on the label and just print out another. My hair looks so frizzy. Yay. Okay, awesome. 2 pounds. Of the Happy Meal stickers. Okay, let me get it really quickly. It's in there. Okay, I don't think this video is gonna last that long. My SD card was full again. Okay, so we'll do a few more. Anyways, I was about to say yes, but then I was like, let me just check their website. And they even sent me like their catalog of the wholesale options and everything, and the price points, and if I purchase over like 250 units, then they can like lower the price. And I was really thinking about it. Anyways, long story short, I went to their website and they had a section that was marked $4.99 sell, and all of the items that they wanted to sell to me for $3.50 were marked at $4.99. So I was like, what the heck? I was like, no, like I'm not gonna be selling items for, my plan was to sell them for 5, maybe 6. Hopefully, obviously, I hope they get bid up, but more than likely they probably won't, because I'm assuming like no one really wants to pay like so much for underwear. Anyways, how many items is this? 3 items. Okay, priority. We'll just do a poly bag. So yeah, I ended up saying, I haven't actually emailed them back, but I'm just gonna say no to that one because it's just no. Okay, I'm gonna have to just use a box because this is crazy. People also, like customers, I'm sure there are a few people who do their research and check to see if they can find that elsewhere and pay less. At least I'm like that. And so if they Google, I'm sure, the brand, because a big key point that I was gonna do with that inventory was that I was gonna promote the brand. They'll easily Google and then they'll see that $4.99 section and be like, hey girl, I can get these items for $4.99 and you're selling them here for $5, $6. Like, so I was like, no. I was really excited though, because I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna be like my first, I don't want to say my first time buying liquidation, because I've purchased liquidation before. Okay, this has to be under 2 pounds, 13 ounces. Yes, nice. 2 pounds 9 ounces. Purchased liquidation before. Like I purchased like the Lane Bryant Cacique bras. I purchased Bloom Chic. So I have purchased liquidation before, but I was excited because I don't know, I was just excited about potentially having something different. But yeah, I noticed that and I was like, no. So I'm just not gonna email back. I tend to just ghost people. I know it's so bad. Okay, let's see. This is 2 items. Oh my gosh, and they're both pre-bagged, which is so nice. Thank you. I do think I'm gonna place another wholesale order later today. I'm just kind of going back and forth in regards to what to order. At the moment right now, I feel like I have a good amount of options. I feel like it's not the case all the time that I have good options for, so I'm really excited for items that I'm like genuinely excited about. So far, I've been getting really lucky that the weight has been, yes, nice. It's been always under, so that means I don't have to like mess with the labels, which typically I feel like I do. Okay, there we go. There's another one. Okay, so that's pretty much it for this ship with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. If you are new, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one.